Welcome to Hank's Place. Last week I urged you to be endued with power from on high, as Jesus said in Luke 24:48. How? Ask Jesus to baptize you with the Holy Spirit so that you can begin crushing the devil and destroying his works, while helping and healing and delivering those who have suffered under him, including yourself. This week I remind you that we are spiritual creations. We were created to walk in the Spirit. However, due to Adam's errors at the beginning, we couldn't. But after we were born again, we could. Yet many born-again people still walk after the flesh, making judgments based on what they see and hear and understand, rather than what their spirit is sensing. So I urge you, friend, listen to the Spirit. Act like the Son of God you truly are. For all who are being led by the Spirit of God, these are the sons of God. Romans 8:14. This is especially true in decision-making, but also any time, such as sensing danger while walking or driving, and then stopping, reversing, pausing, taking an alternate route, although outwardly to our senses all seems well. Dr. Paul Ellis of Escape to Reality has made mention of 3 biblical examples of someone sensing the Holy Spirit. The first is Jesus. At the Last Supper in John 13:21, it says, "When Jesus had said this, he became troubled in spirit and testified and said, 'Truly, truly, I say to you that one of you will betray me.'" Jesus felt the sting of betrayal before he was betrayed. His spirit was troubled because he knew what was coming. To be troubled or agitated in your spirit is to know something's wrong, even when everything appears normal. Something just doesn't sit right on the inside. The second is Paul at Athens in Acts 17:16. There it reads, "Now, while Paul was waiting for them at Athens, his spirit was being provoked within him." He was observing the city full of idols. Now, every city at the time had idols and temples, but when he came to Athens, his spirit reacted with anger. His heart was burning. He had to speak up, for people were being seriously led astray. The third is again the Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians 2:13. It's when Paul said, "I had no rest for my spirit." In context, he had traveled to Troas for the gospel and things looked good for preaching, but Titus wasn't there and he had no peace within. Paul even said that it was the Lord who had opened the door for ministry there, but he also felt the need for Titus to be with him, perhaps for more fruitful ministry. Well, whatever, rather than stay there, he traveled on to Macedonia. For the Spirit-filled believer, a loss of peace is a sure sign to consider the situation. So, let us listen to the Spirit, my friend, and act accordingly. Walking in life, being led of the Spirit, why, it means you have come alive.